I'm going to do a solo playthrough of Ravage Dungeons of Plunder, designed by Schofield. I've decided to be the Berserker, and I've chosen 5 skills, and also I've taken a card from the Sneaky Goblin deck over there, and what I have to do is go through 10 cards of the Delve deck, and the bottom one will be the boss. So I have to defeat the boss and then get out alive. So the first phase is the Delve phase. So I take a card from the Delve deck and I can place it on one of these white arrows. So I'll put it here. The next thing I have to do is the Seek Glory phase. So I take a Seek Glory card, and it's a trap. Roll the trap die. If a trap is rolled, you take 1 damage and are knocked down. So I'll roll the trap die, and it's blank, so I get away with that one. Next phase is the Ravage phase, so I can perform 2 actions: move, attack, search for plunder, pick up an item, trade an item, or blood tribute. And all monsters and players in the game can move 4 spaces when they move, diagonally or orthogonally. So I will move into this part here, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to search for plunder as my second action. So I've put all the Delve tokens in here. I'll just pick one out. And it's 2 teeth. And teeth are the currency of the game. So I can mark the fact that I've got 2 on my character sheet. Next phase is the Bloodshed phase, which means that if there are any monsters on the board, then they'll come and attack you. But currently there are no monsters. So I'll move on to the next phase. Phase 5 is Gather Strength. So I can trade in any experience I've got to try and level up, or I can see if the Sneaky Goblin has anything interesting that I can buy. So I take 3 cards from the Sneaky Goblin deck to see if I can afford anything. So Explosive Flask, 3 teeth, Shrunken Head, 3 teeth, and Poison Dart Trap. I think I'll buy this one because it's only 2 teeth, which I've got, and I can play it in or out of my turn before the dice roll. It's not counted as an action, so that could be quite useful. I'm not sure if there's a limit to how many items I can carry, but that cost me 2 teeth anyway. And I'll proceed with the next turn, which is the Delve phase. I will put... that's a bit of a dead end. I'll put it here anyway. And now I will Seek Glory. Unstable Pit Trap. So the card says place an unstable pit trap token on your tile. Whenever a creature passes over it, they must roll the trap die. If a trap is rolled, the trap opens and the creature takes 1 damage. So this is my tile. But it says in the rulebook, you can decide if monsters run over pressure plates, unstable pit traps, or avoid them. These activate immediately. Unstable pit traps do not trigger when revealed. So I don't think that affects me at this stage. So I'm going to search for plunder as my first action in the next phase. And I find something. So I'll rummage in the bag again. And it's a bottle of poison by the looks of it. Cure poison. Drink this at any time. If adjacent to another creature, you may cure them instead. Okay. Well, I've not found any monsters really, and I've not got any experience, so I'll see how the next turn goes. I'll do the delve phase again. Okay. I will put this here. Seek glory. Oh, another bloody trap. Place a fire token on your tile and roll the trap die. If you roll the trap, take 1 damage, then roll the trap die for each adjacent creature. If a trap is rolled, that creature is pushed back 2 tiles. Okay. I'll get a fire token. So I've got to put the fire token there now. I think subsequent traps supersede the previous ones. So I'll see if I'm damaged by this. Yes, I am. Let's roll a trap there. So I lose 1 health. I'm down to 4. I'm going to try and get moving in the Ravage Phase. 2, 3, 4. And I'll search for plunder. Yep, let's have a look in the bag again. And it looks like a health potion. Cure 1 health point on yourself or an adjacent creature. Play this token anytime in or out of your turn. This is not counted as an action. Discard after use. Well, as I've been damaged, I will use it now, I think. Okay, I think I'll delve again, as I've not got any teeth to spend. And that's a healing fountain. I'll put it side on. And seek glory. And it's my first monster. It's a devil level 2. I can put that anywhere I like on the new card there. And he has a critical defense. So I need to watch out for that when he's defending. So I'll put that card on my monster track. Now then, how am I going to fight this character? First thing I'm going to do is use my blow dart card, I think. Try and cause him some damage. So I roll the trap die. And I get a trap. Oops. So I do him 1 damage. And he has 3 health. So that's going to help a bit. So now I'm going to move as my first action and then attack as my second. So I get 2 blue dice for my basic attack. Now I'm going to use 1 energy to use my hand axe attack. So I get to roll 3 blue dice. And I score 2 hits and 1 energy. So when I roll energy, I get an energy point back. He has to defend against 2 hits, rolling 1 pink die. And if he rolls an energy score, then that causes his critical defense effect. And he rolls 2, which fights off my attack. So now in the monster attack phase, he rolls 1 pink die and scores 1 hit. And I defend with a pink and a blue. And I score 3 hits, so I defend against his attack. And what I forgot was that as I used my skill, I get an experience point for that. And when it gets to there, I can level up one of my skills. I'm going to use my hand axe skill again. So I end up rolling 3 dice. and I score 3 attacks and 1 energy. Now he rolls his defense dice, and he defends against 2 of those attacks, but he is still wounded by 1. Yeah, that's useful. Right. Rolls his attack die, scores 1 hit. I roll my 2 defense die. That's 2 attacks, or 2 hits rather. So I defend. And I forgot to put my experience up again for using my skill. So, what shall I do this time? What I'm going to do this time is I will use my hand axe and my frenzy. So that's 2 energy I've used. And because I've used them, I will put that up to 4. So in the gather strength phase, I'll be able to level up one of my skills. The hand axe gives me the extra blue die. Then I roll the trap die, and I might be able to attack again if I roll the trap. So I roll 4 hits. And he defends against 2, but I've defeated him. So I get 2 teeth for defeating the devil monster. Now in the sneaky goblin phase, or rather the gather strength phase, I can put that back to 0. I will level up this skill, which gives me a retaliation skill. I think if I use this in my attack, then when the monster attacks, I get the opportunity to do the monster damage, I think. And maybe used with frenzy as well. So, and I will have a look at what the sneaky goblin's got to sell. So, grog, 3 teeth, blow dart trap, and potion to cure poison. I've already got one of those. I will buy that. So I'll use up one of my teeth. Put these at the bottom of the deck. And now I'll do the delve phase again. And that's just a passageway, so there's a white arrow here, so I can put it there, I think. Yeah, that'll do. And then the seek glory phase, web trap. Roll the trap die. If a trap is rolled, you are webbed. Place a webbed token under your standee. So roll the trap, and I do hit a trap, so I am webbed. So I can only use my actions to attempt to break free by rolling a trap on the trap die. Okay, so that's what I'll do this turn. First attempt, and I managed to roll a trap, so I managed to break free. So I can get rid of that. So my next action I can move, or actually I'll plunder. And I don't find anything. So I will delve again. Oh, that's different. I will put that. I'll put that there, I think. There's an energy shrine. Place 1 energy token on the shrine. If you stop adjacent to or on this tile, you can use an action to take the token and gain 3 energy. So now I will seek glory, and I find a harpy, level 1. Okay. Right, let's see how I get on fighting this one. I don't currently have any energy, so I can't use my skills. So I'm going to just move in and attack with my 2 blue dice. And I score 2 hits. The harpy defends with 1 blue die and rolls an energy, so that I managed to score 2 hits and defeat the harpy, who has 2 health, and I get 1 teeth. As I'm now adjacent to the shrine, I can take that energy token and gain 3 energy. And in the gather strength phase, I will see if the sneaky goblin's got anything. So, trap kit for 2, hell heart for 3, and a dragon's eye for 2. That's not bad. I think I'll buy that. If there are any rules about how many things you can carry, I'm not sure what they are. So if I make a mistake, in fact if I make any mistake, because I'm new to the game, I do apologise. Now I'm going to delve again. Right. I will put that here, I think. Now seek glory. Another trap. Okay, I might be webbed again, but no, I managed to avoid that. And for my actions, I'll start moving along. And I will seek plunder. Roll the trap die, don't find anything. Okay. To make life easier, as I've got limited space at the moment, I am going to use my actions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will move again. 1, 2, 3 to that edge. This turn I will delve again. I've not got many cards left. Okay, I'll put that there. And seek glory. Oh dear. Spider with a skull on it. So that's this one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my free action to consume this, so my energy goes up to 6. Now what am I going to do? I will, for my first proper action, actually, I could use one of my traps. This is another free action. So I will roll the trap die, and I score a trap, so the spider suffers 1 damage, and he has 5 health points, so it's going to take a lot to bring him down, I think. I can't use my poison dart trap on the spider because they're immune to poison, so I will use some of my skills to get a more powerful attack. I'm going to use my Berserker Axe ability, which costs me 3 energy, and that will give me 1 experience for using that. And I get to roll 3 blue die and a pink one, and I roll 4 energy, which isn't really what I had in mind, but at least I go back up to 6. And unfortunately now I've not moved, have I? Sorry. The spider attacks, so he rolls a blue and a pink. And rolls 1 energy and 2 attacks. So I've got to defend against 2 hits. And I defend by rolling 3, which is good. I'm going to spend 3 energy again and use my Berserker Axe. I get 3 hits and 1 energy. spider rolls 2 defense die and rolls 3 hits. My attack is defended by the spider, and he then rolls his attack. One hit rather, and I defend and roll 3, so I defend against that. Now I'm going to try and use some of my skills again. I probably forgot to put my experience up again, maybe. Never mind. I'll use my Berserker Axe again. 1, 2, 3. Which gives me 3 blue and 1 pink. Okay, I get 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. Okay. Right, he's got to defend against 7 then. And he rolls a 1, so that's 6 damage I do him. And I managed to defeat the spider, which was a bit stubborn, to be honest. I get 3 teeth for that. So 3. Okay. Now I will delve again. And another energy shrine. So I will... I think I'll put that here. I get an energy token again to collect, which will be useful right now. And I seek glory. It's a hidden pressure plate. So I take 1 damage and then put that there. So I'm down to 4 health at the moment. This remains in play, so if any monster walks on that, they'll suffer the damage. So now I will move up to here and collect the 3 energy. 2, 3. And I will plunder. And I don't find anything. So now this is the 10th card, which is the boss card, which I'll put here. And now I will take the top card from the boss deck to find out who it is. And it's the Warlock. Bosses will move and attack every player turn, and attack before any other monster. Shuffle the boss's unique power cards and play 1 each turn as its attack. When all the cards have been used, shuffle the deck and repeat until it is dead. If a boss is poisoned, the effects only take place once per round of heroes. Okay. They move and attack every player turn. I'm not sure if that means just in the Bloodshed Phase. It's a little bit vague. I think what that means is that if there's more than 1 player, then the boss will move and attack on each player's turn. So in each Bloodshed Phase, the monster will move and attack. Okay, as it's a solo game, I don't think that's going to be a problem. So I will decide what to do now. I'm going to have to... I will use my poison dart attack, I think. Target a creature, roll the trap die. I'll see if it becomes poisoned. And I managed to roll the trap. So... I'll find out what poison means. So I'm assuming that he takes 1 damage, and at the start of every turn he takes another damage, so he has 6 damage, so that's plenty to be going on with. Now for my move, I will run in and attack. 2, 3. I'll spend that on my Berserker Axe. And I roll 2 energy and 2 hits. So I get 2 energy back. I use my axe. And 2 hits he has to defend against. And he rolls 2 pink die as his defense. Hang on. Yeah, that's right. And he manages to defend quite easily. He rolls 4 hits. So now it's his turn, and I take the top card, and it tells me what he does. Summon undead. Do not attack this turn. Instead, take a skeleton warrior from the Seek Glory deck and place its standee next to the warlock. This skeleton now activates each round with the warlock, so there's an extra monster. Now I've got this skeleton warrior to worry about as well, so I'll put him in my monster track. So that's their move for this turn. So now I'll have to try and attack again. Okay, I'm forgetting that I can level up now at the end of that turn. And I will have a look, see what skills I want to increase. So that's more powerful attack. Yeah, that'll be good. I'll level up that one. Now I will attack again, and I'll use that improved Berserker Axe. 1, 2, 3. Attacking the warlock. And I score 7 hits. And he rolls 2 pink die for his defense. And he rolls 2 hits, so I hit him for 5. And that wipes out the warlock. And I get 40 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I've just got this skeleton to worry about. Okay, so that's my first move. I get action rather. I get another action. I've not got any energy left, so I will use my usual attack. I get experience for using that ability. So now I just roll 2 dice, and he does the same. So I attack 2 hits, and he defends. Okay. Now the skeleton attacks. 1 blue and 1 pink. I defend with the same. He scores 2 hits, and I defend with 2. Okay, I have to use my standard attack again. I score 1 energy and 1 hit. The skeleton defends. So now it's the skeleton's turn to attack. He has 4 hits. I defend against 1, so he's hit me for 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but I do get 1 energy. This isn't looking very good. What I'm going to do, I'm going to spend 2 energy and use Hand Axe and Frenzy. So I roll my usual 2 die and I add a blue one. And I roll 4 hits. I roll the trap die, so the frenzy doesn't work, but I do roll 4 hits. So, and he fails to defend himself. He just rolls 2 energy die. So that is 4 hits for him. He has 1 left because he's quite a powerful skeleton warrior. So he does his attack. I used that ability, didn't I? I'm not sure if I get an additional experience point. What I forgot to do is, as this skeleton warrior is an elite skeleton warrior with his skull, he has a special ability which is pushed back. Upon a successful attack, the hero is pushed back 2 tiles, so I forgot to do that. So, but yeah, okay, I just missed that one. So this time the skeleton warrior attacks. He rolls 3 hits. I defend against 3 hits. So I don't have any energy left at the moment. So I think I can still buy stuff from the sneaky goblin when I'm in combat, but perhaps not. I can't remember. Anyway, I'm going to attack with my standard attack. So I get 1 energy and 1 hit. I suspect he'll be able to defend that. Yes, he does. So the skeleton warrior attacks and hits me for 4. Oh dear. And I defend against 2 and roll 1 energy, but yes, I've been killed again. I've played this 3 times now and I've died every time, but I did get a lot further this time, and I think I made a bad choice because I can still buy from the sneaky goblin when I'm in combat, it seems, so I may have been able to find something like a health potion or something else useful. So that was a bit of a bad decision, and I did forget the skeleton warrior's special ability, which is when he hits, he pushes me back 2 squares. But you live and learn. I quite enjoyed that. Yeah, the components are really nice and colourful. I like the fact that it doesn't take up too much space. These dice are really nice, and yeah, quite enjoyed it.